Usually when you see names like this in challenges, impossible round 98, it's usually a big lie and the challenges are very, very easy with high win rates. But I don't think that's the case today. It's less than 1% win rate, and out of 1,500 people, there's only been 80 winners. And I'm not even gonna mention the 25,983 fails on round 98 chimps mode. Now, what makes this even crazier is that our only modifier change is that we have a little bit less than half of the balloon speed. But nothing is mentioned about the Moab speed. So the Moabs still come out just as fast. And not only that, around this time in chimps, we'd have around $150,000 to $170,000. We only have $33,000. So where do you even start with that? Like, no tower costs $33,000. Like, this guy is $4,000 short. I think we can afford something like this. And then we even have enough for like an alchemist because we have $6 grand left. But I don't think that'll even be coming close. And what's really funny is that even though we get $33,000, we get 69,420 money, of course, just to be a little troll or a prankster, whatever you want to call it. This guy's doing great. We're just going to try to keep track of our damage and see what tower has the best chance of this. But just doing a lot of damage isn't always the answer. $143,000 with this one. I just want something that's just going to like one-shot these things, so like a boat. But we're $3,000 short. And I think the ability is going to be so slow. And then how do we even take down the ZOMGs? Like maybe like this, like we could pull one of these and then maybe strike the big guys down. But then we have $8,000 left. So I feel like that's a very, very silly thing to say. So let's see how much damage we get though. And to see if one of these guys leave. Did we take one out? It doesn't even look like we took one out. It just kind of hurt it a little bit. But could you imagine pulling each of the BFBs down and then just doing that? We won't even have enough time. It takes 20 years for these abilities to come back. Do we have enough for the top path? This thing's been deadly lately. We do not. No, right? Like this would just be completely bonkers. But we do have a lot of money left. Oh, we don't have enough for that one. Oh no. Okay, what I'm thinking though is like, what if we just do this? Let him take down the ZOMGs and let him take down the other ones. And then they'll just be so, that's the dumbest idea I've ever seen in my life. With 33,000, we should be able to afford the boss of all bosses, but that's it? $24 left? And his range is such a baby range. Dude, round 98's already hard on its own, so to have such limitations on this is pretty insane. Our tack shooter did way better than this thing, that is for sure. I wish we had like the top path tack or something. Like maybe we can go with the middle path here and we do, like it's so misleading. Like it says $58,000, but we only have 22,000 left. So tricky. Oh, BMA is like 43,000, right? Yes. Oh, we're not even close with that. I can't even say we're close with that one. What about the top path of this? I want to say like the top is like 34,000. It is, so that we're way off with that one. What if we just sticky bomb everywhere the entire track? Like, would that be pretty madness? Just sticky bomb around. Oh, we only get 2 towers. That doesn't even do us any good, and we have $14,000 left. Could you imagine this? They do a lot of damage, which is good, but then how do you take down the ceramics underneath? I think they both should be on first. Could you see this actually working? Like, and somehow we take down like a multiple fortified ceramic. Are we taking them down? Oh no, I think we're just stalling them. Yeah, we're probably just installing them indefinitely because these towers are bad. Yeah, that's what I thought. What can we get out of him? Can we get the wow machine? No. Oh, gross. So it'd be better to go with the sun avatar then. Yes, like that. Okay. And then we can get $500 left to buy this guy and get like 300 damage. Look, I thought he was shooting those beams for a second. My head was just gone in La La Land. Not terrible, but because this big clump's here, it always overwhelms us and then we miss everything at the end. And he's really bad at ceramics. I didn't know that. We can do something crazy like the Spectre and then throw like a village won't work. So maybe just that little burst of energy from this guy, you know, just a little bit. He'll get like an acidic mixture dip for like 3 shots. See, what's stressful is when we just like circle this way, we just miss everybody. Like now we can't hit that one, you know? So we have to keep it like here or something. No, not that one. Not that one. This one. Keep it, yeah, like figure 8. I think that's a good one. Just based on how this track works. We're doing some good damage though, and we are taking these guys down, but I still think the tack is such a strong tower. You just give it an alchemist and it can literally just shoot the world down and have so much damage done. Nope, done with that guy for sure. And I think the top path is like 43 grand again. So there's no chance that 44, they raised the price of that. That's wicked. What about this donkey over here? What if we get 2 of them? How about this one and that one? Actually, I like that. I doubt this will do anything of significance, but we could try it. And then we can use our summon Phoenix too. Yes, look at that go. Part of me is thinking just get 2 Phoenixes, but then he just doesn't do anything. 11,000 versus 7,000. So honestly, it's not much better. And then we're not going to have the ability forever, but we're so bad at ceramics. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see those ones go through. You know what we haven't tried yet, who always works, is the glue gunner. And I'm pretty sure we can afford the top path. I just didn't even think about working with it because it's like, it has to take down ZOMGs and fortified BFBs. We're not gonna have enough for everything, I don't think. So let's say makes glue effect last much longer, or coats 2 balloons per shot. Like, we don't really care about how many balloons it coats because the top path already just splatters everybody and their brother. This is kind of like my go-to spot on logs, is because you get so much like distance coverage. The second one would be like right here. This is what I used to beat like 2 towers chimps with the wizard or something. But I don't know. Will this sniper actually help? Will we get some damage here? We're doing really good. I'm not going to lie. This guy is a solid player in this game. And that glue, it just does so much damage. It's always the glue gunner. Now, we're not there yet. Like, he has to still take down ZOMGs and then pop down some BFBs, Moabs, ceramics. But my goodness, he's still the best. Look at that damage, 225,000. Tell me that's not the answer. This might be able to pull it off, because if those break down to Moabs, we can break them down to ceramics and then, okay. Like, get them all. Ooh! It was too much for him. Maybe he does need the coding thing. Like, if we go with this one, now we could have hit all of them at once, hopefully. But now they're going to like untime themselves at different times. So it just turns into this big conundrum. I like that the sniper actually helps. Like, it took down those ZOMGs to BFBs, I think. Like, it's actually helping. That's so funny to me. Okay, now get all of them. Let's see if we can make this work. But it's just not strong enough. Maybe it can break them all down. Oh, it can. Okay. Come on. Let's do this. Dude, you might actually get this. Dude. How do we get like one of them? Is that not the right answer? Let me try a couple different things just real quick, because I just feel like that's not the answer. And I could sit there for 16 hours, that stupid glue gunner. Because how would only 80 people get that right? Like, glue gunner and the village are always the answer. So if it was the answer, wouldn't have a lot higher win rate, because everyone would have known like, hey, it's the glue gunner, guys. But dude, this one's actually shredding like really well. Like, what if we paired that one with this one and then we just shredded it, and then, oh my goodness, how does that actually work? You can't take down what's underneath though, but we also bought that really late. So if we bought that sooner, that could have worked. I'll try this glue in that one, because this glue is still pretty strong. So all you gotta do is take them down, but I think I put them in a bad spot to where you can't see the ceramics. So it might not be the best idea. But when this guy gets in their face like that, look at this damage. Well, it's not the best, but it's pretty good. This is sort of awesome, but now he can't sit down there. That was the problem. I think he's actually making this work. Oh my gosh. I'm just a little nervous about the underneath of these ones, and then they're not gonna do it. That was a bad idea. How about slow and bomb like that? But doesn't this guy do like 700 damage? 19,000? Why did I think it was 700 damage? Where have I seen like a weak amount of damage with that guy? Because that was pretty good. And these alone are getting thousands and thousands of damage here. But now I should have waited, huh? Ew, that was gross. Dude, make those things slow down. What are you doing? Slow them down. We gotta wait for another thing to release here. I think we can make this one work. If I just aren't as bad, or like keep the guy off the track maybe. So I have not broken them down, which I think is a good thing. But then again, I'm afraid that it's not a good thing, because now they're gonna break down to a bunch of Moabs. Oh, that's so gross. How do we just like make them all? Now, what if we can make them all Moabs? You know, that could be a thing. So if I let them be Moabs by destroying them and get thousands of damage on these guys, probably should have gone with like the bottom path, huh? So I get that circle thing every time, or just keep circling like this maybe, and then pop these things down. Maybe I should have waited. I feel like I should wait. This is so difficult, because if I just had one more, I'd be done. Like, they would be game over, and we can't afford 2 of them. So that's a dead deal. I'm like shying away from the glue gunner's destiny. I'm pretty sure it's him. We just gotta like get lucky. Why would I go with that one? We just have to get lucky with it, I believe. So we'll try this one again, and then just go with this one, and then probably just get lucky. And then we'll grab a sniper too to help with that little strongness right there. This should be game. Just no other tower does insane amounts of damage like this. He's so close to getting them all. So what if I need to have him in a better spot, like down here maybe? So that's too low, and we don't get enough time to actually attack afterwards. It can't be this guy then. So that is a huge part of it. You literally have to have him just like a little bit over to the right so we can get more damage on these guys, but it's never enough. So maybe how about in the middle? It's the last, nope, because then he can't hit the ceramics down here. I think I just need to get lucky with the bottom path. Like, it has to be this answer. And what's weird is that we're $6 away from this bottom one here. So what if we discounted village? Would discount village work for something like this? Probably not, right? Because his third tier is only 2,700. Because you need this extra hit right here. That's what you need, is when he hits it again. Because now they're going to turn to BFBs. Or at least a couple of them will, and then we can get another attack on him. Oh my gosh, that's so strong. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, what if I go like this though? We don't have enough for ice, huh? Okay, new plan. So I'm gonna drop the ice where I need to drop the ice. So like right here, we don't need it there. We're good. Boom. What the heck was, what the, how did he not do anything? Have you ever seen that in your entire life? He literally didn't work. That was the wonkiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It broke. I'll just place it here first to see if it works, because it should work. So it made it actually worse. Oh my goodness, this tower. I'm losing it on this. What did I tell you though, that I would get hung up on this glue gunner for hours and it won't even be right. So let's try a different tower here. Let's go with this guy. I don't know why it would be this, but sometimes he's good. And his popping off can be pretty decent. And I just like the way it looks. It kind of looks like it's just raining down a parade of missiles, which is exactly what it's doing. I just like it. But given the fact that it's taken this long to get anywhere, no thank you. We're already like halfway through the track. Dude, mortar's so bad. Like I was actually gonna give it a chance and it turns out to be terrible. Maybe I just need to brute strength it with something like this, like double boats, because they have those plane rockets and stuff. But then these fortified ceramics are just messed up. So there's no way it could be shattering shells then, right? That would be a little silly, because those ZOMGs would never, ever leave. But, oh my goodness. With 18 grand left, like there's a lot of different options here that we could try out. We could just try a regular Phoenix and now we have regular BFBs. So now we have not one fortified here, just regular old towers now, or bananas, or what do you call those stupid things? Balloons. We have regular balloons now, no fortifieds. Okay, I don't think it's Phoenix, but I think shattering shells might actually help a lot. I thought the Juggernaut, the Ultra Juggernaut, could take out Moabs like with ease, and he just like can't do anything at all. I have pretty much tried it all now, and nothing seems to be working. Like, just, oh, these fortifieds are just too much. 98 is a hard round. I would say this is impossible. I think the 80 people that beat it are all like cheaters or hackers or like the best in the game. One of the two. Probably not cheaters and hackers. Well, some people are. Some people probably play with like mods, and I don't think you'd even know, right? Then you get flagged to count, and then you can't play because you had the leaves of death for like 6 years. So I think my tax will help me here. If they can break these things down, or at least, oh gosh, I guess not. If I was hoping, like, I know it's a baby amount of damage, but if they're on the verge and they broke the BFBs, we could actually break this down and have it enough. But still, it might still be enough. Just so much. And then we just, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh, come on. Like, dude, that is so close. That is so unbelievably close. Maybe it's all about that second tower, whichever tower is the best after. The engineer is not as good as I thought it would be. It's pretty much like the same as attack, but it just has one little nail gun. It's just not working here. We're just so close. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe, like, that's no way to lose with like one thing. It's just one tower. So what do we do here? How do we make this a little bit better? And I want to know why sometimes they're BFBs like way back there and other times they're not. That makes no sense to me. It's just such a weird game. Such a weird game. So maybe that will help us out a little bit. No, it made it worse. That honestly made it worse. Like the glue gunner or the ice monkey's so bad. See, and this time's way worse. That is so weird. Just because I was over to the left like a centisecond. Maybe though, that one would have been fine. So what the heck just happened? These ones don't even break the BFBs on the lower level. Oh my goodness. I can never leave this place. If every single tower is transforming tonic, or unstable concoction, when I do this, shouldn't it like blow up? Of course not. Oh goodness. It should do something though. Actually, put this guy on strong, and then they exploded. Oh my God, they exploded. Strong, I have you on strong. I literally have you on strong. Like strong, you know, like strong. Rhymes with schmrong. Okay. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. That was so close. I feel like this explosion thing kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not the best. I thought it would be cooler and it wasn't. This thing just pulls down them on its own. Can it take down the ZOMGs? Okay, not necessarily. But if I put a glue gunner on this guy, I'm pretty sure I could take everything but the ZOMGs, and then we'll just work on the ZOMGs, like slowly. Like, we don't need the super speed thing. That's kind of silly and waste of time. This would work if they were slower. Look how fast we're going now. Because their damage is so much. Oh my God, that's so cool. That is so cool. This could work right now even. Oh no, it stalls them too. All right, I think we have a plan here. I think after all this time, it is the beast handler. And because we can, let's get some more damage here and go on this guy and put him on strong. Oh no, we can't put him on strong. I forgot. Oh, I just wasted that time. Okay, I don't think it matters at the end though. I wish you could see which one does what damage. Like, is this little tiny raptor doing good, or is he just doing like nothing, like garble duty? And I think I actually screwed up by having this guy here, because now he has to waste time to pull the Moabs, which he wouldn't have to have done before. That's probably a thing. All right, the glue gunner isn't working out for whatever reason. So I'm thinking, because he's like doing damage to all the balloons, not just like the one he's attacking, which is really weird. So with 11 grand, I feel like we can go with this guy pretty solidly. Ugh, I guess just him though. We're left with $69. That's the answer. That has to be it. Here's what I don't understand about the beast handler and how it gets buffed. So right now it has the little jungle drones above his head. So you'd assume that this tower moves faster. But when you go to move him, watch this. Now the range is huge. Now it's not. So is the orca not affected by it if it's not in its range? I don't actually know. It seems kind of weird. I've been at this for an hour and a half now on this one challenge. If this doesn't work, I'm done. This is the closest I have gotten, I feel like. He can't pull these down is the problem. He's just not strong enough. He does a lot of damage, but not enough to break it down. Even if he does, it's going to be like, oh, that's what's going to be crazy about it. There's no way. I thought I could do this, and I just cannot. That thing's just bad. All right, I draw the line at 2 hours. Unfortunately, I am a quitter. I moved it here, I moved it here, I moved it there, I moved it there. And just like the slightest variations completely change everything and make it not possible. Another one I got really close with was the 4th tier glue and then the ground 0. But that didn't work either. So nothing's really working out for me. I guess it is impossible. You guys gotta let me know below, because after 2 hours, I need to know the answer. I can't just, I'll go to sleep like thinking about this. So you guys gotta let me know what it is. And the problem is that sometimes these break down to BFBs a little bit. Sometimes they don't. You just don't ever know. And when they do break down to BFBs, they need to turn to Moabs like over here so then they can be ceramics here. So they need to break down to Moabs right now. Right now. Okay, this might actually work, but then we just get so many. It's just not a chance. And that's a bummer. And if you want to see even more Bloons TD6 content, check out this video where we find out what happens after your account has been unflagged after being flagged in Bloons TD6.